this is Fair Malika, and I am doing an update video for the Autumn Blue review. I had a couple people to ask me to do an update video about the hair remedy that I did to lighten my hair to this color that you see right here. And they were wanting to know if, there were any negative long-term effects to the process, or just generally how it went. So just to make this really quick, as you can see, I haven't lost any of my hair. All my hair is still here, it's still healthy. The only problems that I have in my hair right now are totally unrelated to the hair lightening process that I did. I have more issue with frizziness in my hair when I go to straighten it due to like the high humidity, from the summer temperature. So that's the only issue that I have, but that's totally unrelated to the hair lightening process. It's been at least 6 months since I've done that process, and my hair has stayed pretty much healthy, strong. It's actually, the hair that I lighten is actually stronger, and it's actually more frizz resistant than the rest of my hair. So it's generally a safe method. I figured it was pretty safe to do in the first place just because the ingredients, hydrogen peroxide is pretty much the kind that you buy from the store. Is generally safe to use. It has like multiple uses besides lightening your hair. Like you can gargle with it if you have a mouth infection or something. You can use it to disinfect your toes and things. If you're doing a pedicure, you can use it to disinfect the wound. So hydrogen peroxide is generally safe to use. You can even use it when you brush your teeth to make your teeth whiter. Just don't swallow it or anything. But so if you can do all those things with hydrogen peroxide, outside of doing your hair, then it should generally be safe to use on your hair. Especially being that I added the aloe vera and the olive oil to it to kind of help keep the hair moisturized, conditioned, and so forth. It's just the same. You would treat your hair the same cautiously as you would do any hair lightening process. It doesn't matter if you did the remedy that I did to lighten your hair, or if you go buy like a hair color kit or something from the store. You have to treat your hair with the same general respect that you would during any process. So it's not to say that if you do this hair lightening process that I did with the hydrogen peroxide, the baking soda, aloe vera, and olive oil, that your hair is going to be super protected from ever getting any damage through that process. If you still do things that are damaging to hair, such as heat damage from using a lot of curling irons, flat irons, pressing combs, blow dryers, and those things used frequently, your hair is going to get damaged regardless. If you're not deep conditioning your hair every week, or at least every 2 weeks or something, and using really good products on your hair, then your hair is still at risk for damage. So the treatment is safe to do, but I also do things to keep my hair generally healthy. Like when I went to go straighten my hair, I use products like John Frieda Frizzies, and the ones that I use in particular is a thermal protection formula. It's a hair serum, and not all hair serums have thermal protection in it, but this particular one by John Frieda does, and so does the 3 Days Straight. It has thermal protection, so when I go to heat my hair to style it, with a flat iron, curling iron, or whatever, my hair is protected generally for the most part. But even still, using products like that, you can abuse using flat irons and things like that. So if you're addicted to using heat styling, flat irons, curling irons, pressing combs, blow dryers too frequently, you're gonna have a problem with damaged hair regardless, no matter if you lighten your hair or if you don't lighten your hair. That's just something you're gonna have to work on cutting back if you want to make sure that your hair is healthy. I use the blow dry cream. That helps. That's a thermal protection. In terms of, now this is something else, Pantene Pro V. It's a cream that you can use when you blow dry your hair. It also has thermal protection. I always use olive oil in my hair, no matter if I wear it straight or if I wear it naturally curly or wavy. I always use shea butter because it's rich in vitamin E and F. And by the way, olive oil is rich in vitamin E as well. And shea butter has its own protein properties to it or whatever. But this is very protective of hair and skin. So if you're looking for a really good product for your hair and skin, raw shea butter is the best thing that you could possibly use or whatever for your hair and your skin. It's really especially good for heat damage. You know, I once went to a beautician, she did my hair, and though my hair looked cute, it had a lot of hair damage to it, and I didn't think I was going to be able to recover from it until I discovered raw shea butter, and I was putting it on my hair, and within a week I noticed normally where my hair should have been breaking off, it wasn't. It was actually recovering. So I definitely recommend that. You know, and I recommend, you know, switching back and forth between your hairstyling methods. I don't always wear my hair straight or flat ironed or whatever. I sometimes wear my hair natural, and then I switch over to wear my hair straight or curled up or whatever. I switch back and forth because it's a protective method of styling my hair. It keeps me from putting a lot of heat in my hair all the time, frequently, because it can cause damage. So when I'm not wearing my hair straight, I like using Shea Moisture. This is the Curl Enhancing Smoothie, and it has a lot of really good stuff in it. I like using also Andalou Naturals, which is a styling cream. It has a lot of really great stuff in it. And if you notice, a lot of these products that I'm mentioning, with the exception of the John Frieda and the Pantene Pro-V and the Blowout, everything else I use, they're pretty much all natural / organic products that does not have parabens, petroleums, or mineral oil in it, because mineral oil and petroleum, and I believe also parabens, they're hydrophobic. So when you put those kind of things on your hair can't it can't get moisture in it, and it also can't get any of the good conditioning ingredients in the hair, because hydrophobic means to block out water. It means to block off almost anything that's going to be moisturizing to your hair, and it'll clog up your hair pores, and it'll cause a lot of issues with your hair becoming unhealthy and straining and so forth, and your hair could break off that way. So I try to use a lot of all natural stuff. I also try to stay away from shampoos that have sulfates in them. I try to use clarifying shampoos because they tend to use sea salt as their main ingredient that will clean your hair. This one is by Giovanni, and it is the Smoothest Soap Deep Moisture Shampoo, and this is a really good clarifying shampoo. It does have sea salt in it and a lot of really good ingredients. It's sulfate free, and it really does clean your hair really well. So you have, a lot of times shampoos, you'll use them twice in the shower. You know, you'll shampoo twice in the shower. This one, do it once, because if you do it twice, your hair will be overly clean, because this clarifies really well. A really good conditioner that I like to use is a Cure, and this has a lot of really good stuff in it as well. And this one, I mean, if you have an issue with detangling your hair in the shower when you're conditioning it and everything, this is the conditioner to use. It's so creamy, and it just has a lot of really good stuff in it, especially lavender, which you can't smell the lavender that much in it, but it's in there, and you will probably get the best sleep of your life, because I sure did when I used that conditioner. I have the Soften Free Intense Healing Mask. This is good to use. I like to add olive oil to it though, but it's a really good deep conditioner, and I like using Nature's Gate conditioner. This is the Hoba conditioner. As you can tell, I squeezed the crap out of this bottle because I use this stuff. So those are some things I like to use to keep my hair, you know, safe, protected, well conditioned, and well maintained and so forth. So if anything, my hair is getting longer. I don't know if you see it, but my hair is getting pretty long, it's not breaking off, it's not damaged or anything. So this is 6 months post me doing that lightening condition, treatment or whatever. So it's safe to do. Someone asked if it was safe to use on your kids. It generally is safe to use on your kids. Just make sure, they understand to not play around with these kind of treatments and chemicals and things, and make sure you don't get in their eyes. Kids squirm around and stuff like that, and you don't want to get it in your eyes, you don't want to get it in your kids' eyes. Maybe use it half the time you would use it on your hair. I did the treatment of my hair for at least, I let it sit on my hair actually for about 30 minutes. And so maybe do it half that time. But it's generally safe for kids, safe for adults. So that's my update, and stay tuned because I will have some more videos for some good hair treatments and some skin treatments and some other stuff. So